Good afternoon, I am Adelaide Jumping. I want to explain about our group assignment, group 3 of Sociology in Education. In our group have myself, Adelaide Jumping, Casey Harry Elmi Neum, Laila binti Majah, Syama Lavani anak perempuan Munia Lee, Kavita anak perempuan Munusami. The group members and the roles. Shamila is as a school leader. Casey and Laila is as a teachers. Adele is as a parent, and Kavita is as a community leader. Our introduction is during this group discussion, we discuss how socioeconomic status SES impacts students' educational experience and achievement in Malaysia. We had each of the group members playing different roles in society to learn the differing viewpoints, namely school administrator, teachers, parents, and community leader. We focus on 3 variables that affect students who learn: family income, parents' education level, and class. These variables typically overlap and reinforce or undermine a student's achievement. To effectively present our thought, one of us in the group recorded a video presentation in their respective roles. This report summarizes our group findings, opinion, and suggestions for improvement.
Hi everyone, my name is Shamila. Today we're going to talk about how does socio-economic status influence a student educational opportunities and outcomes in the Malaysia context. So let's see the various ways in which income, parental, educational, and social class interact with the educational achievements. As a school leader, I noticed that the children from the low-income families suffer the most from the lack of quality educational access. So the majority of the students enrolled in the school that receive insufficient funding and exit in the distance location with insufficient facilities, including libraries, laboratories, and computer rooms. So we better off families to choose to enroll their children in the international or private school. So because these institutions provide more learning resources and smaller class size and international teaching approaches. So as long I observed that children from families with a low income that tend to miss out on enrichment activities, including enrichment classes and careers counseling and extracurriculum classes, so that helped to build confidence. So I believe that the state must increase educational support through target funding and rural school infrastructure development and equal access to opportunities. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Casey Harry, and today I would like to talk about the teacher perspective on how socioeconomic status affect education in Malaysia. So, as we all know, the students came from a different background, and we often see the clear differences in the classroom. So students from a higher incomes family, they usually come to school well prepared, such as they have a food, clean uniform, gadgets, and support from their parents or even tuition classes. But this is different for the students who came from a low income family, as they may face hunger, transport issues, and a lack quiet place to study. And also the parents, they don't have the time for them to help them with their homeworks, and also give them support with their educations. With this shows that success in school isn't just about the effort, but it is also about the support. So some of the students with a fewer resources, they face more challenges, even if they try just as hard. So to help close this gap, the school should provide extra support for the students, such as um, free breakfast, and after school tutoring, and access to counseling or mentoring. This is especially for those students who came from low income families. So to short this up, social economy status plays a major role in a student's academic journey. So as a futures educator, we must be aware of this inequality and work to create a more supportive learning environments for all. And that is all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Laila. Today I will speak as if I am a teacher. I want to share this topic from a teacher's view. Because teachers see how students face many different challenges in the school. Okay, our topic is how socioeconomic status affect a student in Malaysia. Let's talk about income. Students from rich family have more help to study. They have phone, laptops, good internet, tuition, a great place to learn. But poor students, especially poverty families, face many problems. They share one phone with siblings, no internet, no tuition, and sometimes they come to school without food. During the COVID lockdown, many students join online class. Why? Because they had no device or internet. Now, let's look at parent education. Parents who study in college or university can help their kids better. They understand school subject, they guide and support their children. But some parents didn't finish school, they cannot help with homework, they don't understand the exam system, and their kids have to study alone. Is social class. This means the family's lifestyle and changes. Some students go for piano class, support, travel, and read books. This helps them become confident and active. Other students don't have to change. They feel shy. They will think I'm not like them. I don't belong here. So this can stop them from trying their best lah. When a student has a low income, parent who didn't finish school, and no life experience, they face more than just a school problem. They deal with stress, low confidence, no support, and fewer learning tools. Some students fall behind not because they are not smart, but because life is hard for them. Teacher cannot change a student background, but teachers can change how they teach and support. Teacher can be kind, give extra help, motivate students, and make the class fair for everyone. And I use simple way to teach. Malaysia already has a good programs like DH25 to improve school, RMT for free meals, and tablet for students. But we must make sure this program really help those who need them, especially in rural area. In my sharing, socioeconomic status really affect education in Malaysia. But that does mean poor students cannot success. With caring teachers, supportive parents, and help from the government, every child can shine and do well. Let's work together to make education fair and full of hope. Thank you for listening.
Hi, good afternoon. I am Adela Japik. I want to discuss about how does social economic status influence a student's educational opportunities and outcomes in the Malaysian context. I will discuss from parents' perspective. From parents' perspective, the real-life challenges many parents face when raising school-age children in a low-income household, that financial constraint can limit children's access to school materials, transportation, extra classes, and even proper nutrition. I point about that parents with less formal education may feel insecure or unsure how to help their children with school work, especially in subjects like English, science, and maths. Sometimes leads to frustrations and distance between parents and their children's education. I suggest that schools should build a stronger relationships with parents, especially those from low-income communities, by offering free parenting workshops, open day visit, and homeschool communication platforms that are simple to use.
My name is Kaita Monusami. I'm going to present about community leaders. A community leader in teaching is someone who actively fosters relationship between the school and community, advocates for educational equities and student needs, and leverages local resources, voice, and partnership to enhance the learning environment. A community leader in teaching is an educator who takes initiative beyond the classroom to collaborate with parents, local organizations, and stakeholders to improve educational outcomes and build a supportive learning environment for students. A community leader in teaching is a teacher who models leadership by engaging in community outreach, fostering partnership between school and the community, and advocating for educational improvement that reflects the needs and value of the community. A community leader in teaching is someone who use education as a tool for social change, working with families and local leaders to address social, culture, and economic challenge that impact students' learning and well-being. A community leader in teaching connects academic learning with real life community issue, helping students understand their role as responsible citizens. This educator integrates local knowledge and culture into the curriculum to make learning more meaningful and inclusive. In learning, a community leader is a facilitator who empowers student, colleague, and community member to participate in shared decision making and collaborative projects that benefit both the school and the community. A community leader in teaching is a teacher who leads school-wide or neighborhood initiative such as reading program, health campaign, or parents workshop and inspire others to engaging in the educational development of the community. Thank you.
Our group discussions has clearly shows that the socioeconomy status has a significant impact on the students' learning experience and their academic success in Malaysia. So there are three main factors, which is the income levels, parental education, and also the social class, which are deeply connected and often shape the child future from a very early age. So with this factor, don't just influence what happened in the classroom, but also affect the access to their resource, opportunities, support systems, and even the way the students see themselves in the learning environments. So with this barrier, it can clearly create a long-term disadvantages if it's not addressed properly. So throughout our discussions, all of us agree that one of the things that ensuring education equality is not just the responsibility of the schools alone, but it is requires a collective and united effort from all part of the society, such as the families, educator, policymaker, and even the community must work together hand in hand to create environments where every children has the opportunity to thrive themselves regardless of their backgrounds. So we strongly believe that with the right inclusive policy, consistent community support, and also the training, effective training teachers, um, the Malaysians can take a real steps toward building a more equitable education systems. So one where no students are left behind simply because of the circumstances they were born into. So let us remember that the education is a powerful tool for the changes in our lives, and when we ensure the equal access to it, we are not just investing in the futures of our students, but also in the futures of our nations as a whole. And that is all from our group. Thank you.